It's amazing. Bye. We are going to be doing an affordable fragrance review today. I mentioned in the comment section that I am going to be talking about the new Family Dollar dupes that came out. So if you enjoy this content, go ahead and hit the notification bell, like, and subscribe. And let's get started. Well, first of all, I'm going to start off with the comment of the day. So I'll put it right here. This person, hopefully you're a subscriber. This person right here let me know that at Family Dollar there was some Sol de Janeiro dupes, and then later on commented that they had some other dupes as well. So I was super excited to find out what this collection was about. I hardly go into Family Dollar, but for an affordable fragrance, I will definitely check it out. That is my first comment of the day. Thank you for letting me know. And then the second comment of the day, I do really want to commend this person for this because I think it is super nice. Well, this person asked me, I'll put it right here, what my, I guess opinion on the scent was, because she mentioned that she gets dupes for like the less fortunate, just, as a pick-me-up to do something nice. And I thought that was such a good idea. Little rant time. So I think that is something that, like, I see some influencers, some people on YouTube, social media complaining about dupes, and I don't think people realize, sometimes people can get a little bit out of touch. I don't think people realize that not everybody has the same financial situation. You don't know people's trials and tribulations that they're going through. So I feel like there's nothing wrong with dupes. And for these specific ones, these are going for $3.40 at Family Dollar. So even when you look at finery, not everybody has a Target near them. Not everybody can afford, spending that $15. Not everyone has a Bath and Body Works around them, when they have those really good sales going on. So I feel like this gives somebody an opportunity to smell nice, feel good about themselves at what they can, afford. So just keep that in mind. I feel like, not everybody has that same budget. So, and then some people, they just don't want to spend hundreds of dollars on fragrances. I feel like if you are complaining about dupes and you have hundreds and hundreds of like bottles behind you or whatever, you're a little bit out of touch. So anyways, let people buy what they want to buy. Anywho, let's get started on the fragrances. So for the first one, it's Gold Dust. So this has notes of sugar tangerine, lily of the valley, soft cashmere, and musk. This says at the bottom that it's inspired by In the Stars by Bath and Body Works. I love how they put exactly what this is a dupe of. So we don't have like 5 to 6 different guesses on a fragrance of what it could be. All right, so in my opinion, this does smell like Bath and Body Works In the Stars. But if you're familiar with my past videos, I did mention that there was a note or something in Bath and Body Works In the Stars that I did not like. And it's not just on my skin. I smell it on the tester too. It smells like salt. It's like a salty note in there. And if it didn't have it, I feel like I would love it. I know a lot of people love In the Stars, but I just can't get over that salty note that's in there. So again, this smells like In the Stars without the saltiness. It does smell a little bit sweeter than Bath and Body Works version, and it has the softness of the cashmere. So you definitely get that softness of it. Mind you, everything in this collection expected to be on the lighter side compared to the original, but I feel like that's a given. And it has some solar and musky notes for sure in there. So do I like Gold Dust? Yes, Gold Dust is a good one out of this collection. Next up, we have Vanilla Rouge. This is inspired by Baccarat Rouge 540. And they had to do a dupe of that one. That's a really popular scent. So the notes are woody and spicy mix of jasmine, amber, and warm vanilla. At first I didn't like this. Why? Because when I first sprayed it, I got a lot of woody notes and a blast of alcohol, like a really strong alcohol smell. But after that went away, it definitely smells like Baccarat Rouge. It does. It smells like a watered down version of Baccarat Rouge 540. If you're not familiar with how Baccarat Rouge smells, whether it's the original or the dupes, it smells like a burnt, sugary, airy scent. So that's what this smells like after the woody and alcohol smell in the beginning. Moving on to the next one, we have Cherry Rebel. And when I was looking back at like editing, I was like, oh my goodness, I thought this was a Tom Ford Lost Cherry dupe, and it is not. So the notes for this is ruby red smoke, luscious cherry, and soft leather. The back of it says that it's inspired by Tom Ford's cherry smoke. Man, do I wish that this was actually a dupe of that, because when me and my husband went in Nordstrom and I smelled Tom Ford's cherry smoke, I was like, this is just like the masculine version of Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. I loved it on my husband. That is on our list. Okay, but like I said, it doesn't smell like Tom Ford's cherry smoke. It smells like Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, for sure. Just a lighter version. Now you do get a small, tiny hint of leather in the background, but overall, this is a straight Tom Ford Lost Cherry dupe, for sure. And this one, I want to say, is the strongest out of this collection. And it lasted on my skin like a decent amount of hours for a fragrance that's, how much did I say? $3.40. It lasted quite a bit. So yeah, definitely that one is a must try if you like Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. All right, next up we have Flower Bar. This has notes of jasmine, rose, and freesia, and this is a Viktor and Rolf Flower Balm dupe. Now, if you aren't into florals, you may like this. If you aren't familiar with my videos, I can do a floral, just don't like it all the time. But it does smell like Flower Balm. It's just a lighter version of it. You do have like a sweetness to it, a little bit of sweetness, and a tiny bit of like a powdery note to it. But overall, it does smell like Flower Balm. So the only one that they didn't have, which is what I originally went there for because of that comment, was Brazilian Dream. So I'll put it up here. And this, I'm guessing, is a Cheirosa 62 Sol de Janeiro dupe. So I feel like Sol de Janeiro, Cheirosa 62, and Baccarat Rouge dupes you can find all over the place. They are very popular scents. So I think overall that this collection was pretty cool. The brand is called Scentfull. Again, this is my first time hearing it. But overall, I think that for Family Dollar, again, that they did a pretty decent job. So guys, check that out and let me know what you think. And I wanted to add in something a little for the guys. It has some colognes next to it going for $3.50. Goodness, bra strap is showing. For the first one is called Just Like Polo. And then it reiterates, but not affiliated. It doesn't have any notes on any of the colognes, so I'm just going to tell you my thoughts on it. This was a soft, woody, and masculine scent. Did it smell like any of the polos that I've ever smelled? Absolutely not, especially not the green one. But I would say out of all of them, I felt like this is the most decent one. Would I personally buy it? No. Would I personally gift it? No. And I'll tell you why at the end when I go over all of these. But I would say that one is the most decent for the unaffordable price. All right, next up we have Just Like Cool Water. This one was aquatic and it was very mature smelling. So I didn't really like this one. Next up we have Just Like Drakkar. I think that's how you pronounce it. I hated it. It had like a dirty smell. It was earthy. And to be honest, it smelled like Coca-Cola that's gone flat. Mix all those three things together and that's what you got. And for the last one, we have Just Like Polo Sport. I could not make of the two if it was giving off medicinal or gasoline. But all I know is it was a straight no. So the reason why I said that overall I would pass on these are going for $3.50. I feel like if you're looking at an affordable dupe, they have better ones at Five Below or like at Bath and Body Works when they have a really good sale going on. Sometimes you can catch like a $4.95 sale, or even during Summer Sass, which is starting on June 1st. You can get really good fragrances for men during that sale or at Five Below. It would just literally be a couple of dollars more. So I would say if, you know, this is in your budget, save up a couple of more dollars and get it from those two stores. So yeah, I feel like the Just Like Polo was the only one that was okay, but honestly, I wouldn't buy it. And when I was walking around the store, I did notice that they had Bath and Body Works dupes, like the body mist, and these were going for $3.45. So for the first one, it was called Loving You. And when I read the back of it, it didn't really have what it was a dupe of or anything. It smells super watered down with like a hint of sweetness. And when I was smelling it, nothing came to my mind of what this could be a dupe of. Next up, we have Japanese Cherry Blossom. This was a super watered down floral. It did have that Japanese Cherry Blossom, like Bath and Body Works, like that smell to it. It was just super, super watered down. So for the last one, they had Tropic Crush. To me, this one smelled like Bath and Body Works pineapple and coconut scent. So that's my family walking in. So that is it for my video. Let me know in the comment section if you're going to try any of these or which one you're interested. Thank you for watching. And as always, have fun, stay blessed, and happy shopping. Bye.